Pluto, Kayden, and Kayden react with shock as the news sinks in, Pluto exclaiming, "What? That kid got kidnapped?" A somber Jiwoo confirms, yes, further explaining Shinhwa's investigation has failed to identify the culprit. The three guardians fall into thoughtful silence, processing the gravity of the situation. Jiyoung then greets a group of powerful individuals, thanking them for their presence, to which Kayden responds, "There's no need. We need to investigate too, after all." Inhyuk explains their findings. "Our investigations revealed that the difference in strength was significant." He elaborates that the kidnapper used their power only once, concealing their traps and techniques, making them impossible to identify, even for the chairwoman. Jiyoung, Inhyuk, and other powerful individuals continue their investigation at the scene of destruction. Kayden explains the culprit used a different type of power to hide their identity, Pluto calling it a simple and common method that makes identification difficult. Pluto then directly asks Kayden, "Any ideas, Kayden?" Kayden, looking grim, responds, "Honestly, I don't know either." But notes the method feels familiar, giving Jiyoung and Inhyuk a glimmer of a lead amidst their deep concern as they try to piece together the kidnapper's identity. Jiwoo expresses his concern that even the most powerful individuals are stumped by the kidnapper's identity. However, Kayden quickly interjects, explaining their investigative weakness lies in focusing solely on their own interests in this area. He then unexpectedly tells Jiwoo, "You'll be able to find out." A surprised Jiwoo asks, "Me?" Jiyoung clarifies that he can request someone who can figure it out. This revelation leaves Jiwoo bewildered but hints at a crucial new path to uncover the truth. Jiwoo is left bewildered by Kayden's unexpected revelation, asking, "You mean?" The focus then shifts to the devastated scene, where the formidable Justella stands amidst swirling red energy, surrounded by other powerful individuals. Justella, now aware of the situation, directly addresses Jiwoo. She questions him, "To identify an awakener from the traces here. You wanted to request me?" A hopeful Jiwoo promptly confirms with a resolute yes. This exchange positions Justella as the critical figure who might finally uncover the kidnapper's identity. Justella, with piercing red eyes, makes it clear to Jiwoo that the right to request my assistance does not come lightly. She then directly challenges him, asking, "Do you really wish to use it for this matter?" Without hesitation, Jiwoo responds with a resolute yes. He firmly states that saving my friend is important enough, underscoring his deep commitment. Seeing his unwavering resolve, Justella finally concedes, simply replying, "All right." This marks a pivotal moment, securing a powerful ally for Jiwoo. Justella unleashes her formidable power, her red eyes gleaming as crimson energy swirls around her. She intensely focuses, letting her unique ability sweep through the devastated landscape, seemingly dismantling or analyzing the very traces left behind. The strain is visible, with a tear of red liquid escaping her eye as she pushes her limits to uncover the truth. Suddenly, Justella makes a crucial observation, whispering, "This power." With the energy settling and her determination unwavering, Justella has clearly gained a critical insight into the kidnapper's identity, bringing Jiwoo closer to finding Jisuk. Despite her formidable efforts, Justella reveals to the concerned group, "No, I don't. I couldn't figure out who it was." The others are visibly shocked, asking, "Even you couldn't identify them?" Justella explains her unique power has limits, stating, "I can't detect all existing energies." Jiyoung, Inhyuk, and Jiwoo react with deep disappointment as this promising lead crumbles. The focus then grimly shifts to Jisuk, badly bruised and chained to a sinister machine, highlighting his dire situation and the urgency to find him. Jisuk is seen restrained and chained to a sinister, high-tech machine in a sterile lab, while Jurian Patrick observes him with a chilling gaze. Jurian then consults with scientist, who confirms they are ready to begin. Jurian asks about the procedure's duration, and she explains it will take around 1 week to manipulate Jisuk's mind and insert eclipse, all while ensuring no one notices. Jurian sternly instructs him to make sure it's done perfectly, emphasizing the meticulous and covert nature of their sinister plan for Jisuk. We cut to Jurian Patrick, who directly addresses Jiwoo, coldly stating, "SEO Jiwoo. If only you had stayed within your limits. This wouldn't have happened to your friend." Flashback where Veramont Patrick reveals crucial information, confirming that Iodor lost to Kayden. Jurian reacts with immense shock, exclaiming, "What? Sir Kayden has already defeated 3 top 10 rankers?" The revelations continue as Jurian learns that that's not all, and that Kayden's disciple defeated Andrei's disciple too, leaving him utterly stunned by the combined power of Kayden and Jiwoo. Veramont Patrick continues to detail the power of Kayden's disciple, Jiwoo, to a visibly stunned Jurian. He elaborates that Andre's disciple was a global top 100 ranker, who, despite losing to Ayadir's disciple, held his ground, further highlighting the formidable nature of Jiwoo's recent victory. Jurian learns Jiwoo is getting stronger at an unbelievable speed. Enraged by this news, Jurian clenches his fist. His eyes glow with sinister intent as he makes a chilling vow, "Asio Jiwoo, you will die by your friend's hand," revealing his dark plan to use Jasuk against him. Back at their home, Kayden, in his yellow fat cat form, asks about Jiwoo's whereabouts. Pluto reveals Jiwoo has gone out to search for Jasuk, prompting Kayden to express doubt, saying, "There's no way he can find him just by roaming around." Kayden, as the white frail cat, understands Jiwoo's desperation, remarking, he must feel the need to do whatever he can, with Pluto agreeing. Despite their understanding, Kayden and Kayden remain stumped by the kidnapper's identity, with Kayden noting anyone so powerful without leaving traces should be famous. The mystery deepens. At home, Pluto voices his deep frustration over Jasuk's kidnapping, exclaiming, "This is so frustrating," wishing for any lead. He then fondly recalls Jasuk's kindness, particularly how he brought me a lot of snacks after all, a sentiment Kayden echoes. A touching montage shows Jasuk lovingly interacting with Kayden, Kayden, and Pluto in their animal forms, underscoring their strong bond. Suddenly, the scene shifts to a grand, imposing location where a stern, white-bearded man dramatically declares, "I can't believe it," signaling a crucial new development. In a grand, imposing hall, the stern, white-bearded Patrick observes Justella's arrival. He acknowledges her presence, stating, "You came to find me, Justella." He then directly questions her purpose, asking, "What brings you here?" Varamon speculates, "Surely it isn't to join hands with me like the other top 10, hinting at his position and the unusual nature of her visit. Justella remains silent, her piercing red eyes fixed, as the tension between these powerful figures builds, setting the stage for a critical confrontation. Justella stands before Varamon Patrick, her powerful presence undeniable. With unwavering resolve, she directly confronts him, declaring, "I'm here to take the child kidnapped by the Patrick family." Her piercing red eyes gleam with intense determination, as her formidable aura fills the grand hall. This bold challenge sets the stage for a direct confrontation between Justella and the Patrick family, signaling a new, intense phase in the quest to rescue Jasuk.